Okay, this is my second video response to Paranormal with Claire, in which the second half had Bob Hickman in it. Now, I like your videos, Bob. They're good fun. You know, it's great work that you're doing there. Carry on doing it by all means. But within that video, you did speak about supernatural entities and supernatural beings in the same manner of objectivity as I might speak about this mobile phone or, you know, this cigarette lighter. That's a difficulty. That's a difficulty for all of us. Remember, I am a professional tarot reader. You know, I do this work for a living, just like yourself, Bob. And I find it, you know, I don't say that I believe these things are true. I don't say that. I mean, I can't talk about supernatural entities with the same level of objectivity as I can talk about a physical thing. To me, it just isn't quite done. It isn't quite appropriate. A lot of the people who come to us with some very real needs, and sometimes they're in a weakened state emotionally or physically. I feel it's our responsibility to be objective about the things that we talk about in the supernatural. It doesn't make sense to me to talk about the spirit world in terms of its location because we don't know enough about it. Now, I am a practicing occultist. I have deliberately created the experience of the presence of angels, archangels, demons, spirits, and ghosts. I have seen ghosts, I have had conversation with disincarnate spirits, and I do divination for a living. Okay? But there's no way that I can say, that I can talk about these things as if they're real. It places a certain, like, ontological basis on the supernatural that's not just quite not right. It's if someone comes to me with a problem, yes, they want me to try and solve it for them. Yes, they want to have faith in me. Okay, that's a good thing. But when we've got concepts as fluid, amorphous, and difficult to define and describe as supernatural beings, is it right to treat them in the same way that we would treat physical objects? It's a statement of faith, it's a statement of belief, it's a statement that some things are real, which, yeah, they do seem to be. But, I mean, how shall I put this? I mean, I suppose politely, you know, how shall I put this politely and in a civilized manner? By what stretch of reasoning can I talk about spirits with the same certainty and in the same manner as I would talk about something of a physical nature? Can I? I don't think so. And I feel that there's a certain bit of irresponsibility about that. Because I say people come to people like you and me, Bob, because they've got needs that need to be filled. And so, yeah, it's our job to fulfill those needs one way or another. But is it actually being deceptive to talk about these things as if they're real, in the same sense as a physical object? You know, I mean, that's hazy ground there. That's difficult ground. And also, it means that if we do talk about supernatural things as if they're physical, and in the same manner that we talk about something that's physical, first, you know, that opens us up to criticism, serious bad criticism about our beliefs and the way we see the world. Number two, this is deceptive because it presupposes that we have a certain quality of knowledge that even the most skilled occultist cannot have. These are still assumptions based upon apparent phenomenon of nature. And yeah, there's a crossover with like the religious argument here, because in religion people talk about, let's say, God as if it was something of a physical nature. This is also something which is wrong, because it is deceptive. I'll leave it at that for the moment. But you know, this subject needs much heavier discussion. Because we've got not only the future of us as individuals and our careers at stake, but also the lives and the minds of the people that we touch, and how they're going to react to their outside world if they jump to the conclusion that spirits are as real as physical objects. There's a serious moral dilemma there. You know, I hope that you can take this video in the right spirit, so to speak, and take it on board. We've got a moral responsibility here not to be deceptive.